Imagine a brand new toy line on the shelf that brought back that feeling you had as a kid. Alternation action figures, humans, hybrids, heroes. Remember, Ultra Maximus viewers get 10% off with code ULTRAMAX. Now available at Pandemoni Toys. Link in the description below. Hey guys, Ultra Maximus here. Give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And jump over to Facebook and like my page to upload your video links, pictures, and join the conversation there. Click on the links in the description below. Hey guys, now follow me on Instagram at Ultra Maximus Reviews and Twitter at Ultra__Maximus. Links in the description below. What is that, sir? I don't know. This all seems very familiar. Oh, hey, it's Mirage. Means it's safe, betcha. Bruh, you did notice his paint job, right?
You suck.
That was not Netflix and chill.
Transformers!
Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're going to take a look at another Transformers figure, and it's the Walmart exclusive Netflix series Mirage from the War for Cybertron. So we got a new series coming out on Netflix, and to be honest, it looks like crap. I don't like the way it looks. It looks like those Combiner Wars, low budget, CG, webisode type stuff, and I just don't like the way it looks. I don't like it. But they are putting out a series of repaints from the Siege line, and apparently we're going to get some new molds as well. This was one of only two I was really interested in the repaints, Mirage, because they got him as a Decepticon, and I find that really, really interesting. Because back in the old school G1 show, they had a subplot with Mirage where the Autobots didn't trust him. They thought he was a spy or something, so I like this concept. Is he a double agent? Did they just flat out make him a Decepticon in this show? One of the few things I'm really interested in and may give a watch just to figure out this character's plot line. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump in there and take a look at the packaging. So here we have the Netflix Mirage in the packaging, and it's basically the same box design we've got with Siege, except now it's all white. It's got the Netflix logo up here. This was the only Netflix bought at the Walmart I went to the only Walmart I've seen the Netflix stuff in. Two, the only one I was interested in. All the other bots just aren't repainted enough for me to want to rebuy. The only other figure I'm after in this Netflix, at least Wave 1 series, is Hotlink. I will use him for my substitute Skywarp because I'm not paying those outrageous prices for him. But yeah, I'm definitely liking the look there. We get this awesome looking Decepticon logo. We get a very grimacing looking Mirage here, which I kind of wish they would have redone the sculpt, because looking at the bot, he's falling. He's very happy looking because he's got that Autobot grin. And I wish they would have given him a little grimace. I think that would have been cool. Top it says Transformers. We get the Autobot logo up there. Takara, Tomy, Netflix, just... yeah, it's an interesting setup. We get a really cool black and red and white version of the Siege poster, which is kind of neat. Definitely digging that. So just kind of a close-up. Here's the top of the box. Looking cool. There he is. Definitely neat. I'm liking the package design for a redo. I like the white. For some reason, it really pops out to me. Very cool. And then there's that side. Again, pretty nice. I'd like to see posters of these, actual posters. I think that would be fun. And then the back of the package here has got him in his robot mode, his vehicle mode. He transforms in 9 steps. I don't know what symbol that is. I'm guessing it is a planetary symbol. If you know, leave a comment down below. But yeah, is he a spy? Is he a double agent? Is he just a Decepticon in this incarnation? I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave a comment. Really the only thing that's driving me to want to see the series is that fact for Mirage. Everything else is kind of meh. I'm definitely liking the way this guy looks. Like I said, the only other ones I'm interested in is Hot Link. I was disappointed that Ultra Magnus, Ultra Maximus, Ultra Magnus, the spoiler one, it really didn't have much of a repaint. I think they should have redone him in the Diaclone colors. Would have totally bought him if they would have done that, but alas, they did not. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the packaging. Let's go ahead and get to this Decepticon Mirage out of box and see what we think. So here we have Decepticon Mirage out of the packaging, and I gotta say, I love this figure. I think the paint on it is fantastic. I will say it feels much stronger in the joints and in the plastic, especially around the legs, because it's all solid plastic. There is no translucent plastic like the Autobot Mirage figure, which is to be expected. Now, I really did like the translucent plastic on Mirage, but I still worry that it's going to fail over time, whereas I feel like that's not going to happen with this figure. Now, the funny thing, and I don't know if this is a teaser or if it's something that they meant to do, but looking at the back of the package, they have all the weaponry on this figure on the left-hand side, where Mirage, I believe, was on the right-hand side. So maybe this is an opposite of Mirage. Maybe this is an evil clone, which I think is a pretty interesting idea for sure. Is that the case? I don't know. I haven't seen the show yet, but definitely digging it. Now I'm going to take the accessories off really quick and kind of talk about them. So he has the exact same gun that the original Siege Mirage came with. It's just a little darker gray, it looks like. And then his missile cannon is completely gray, same color as the handgun. And then it also comes apart like the original figure did. So yeah, there is that. As far as articulation goes, it's going to be the exact same as Mirage. His head twists back and forth. His arm goes up that far. It goes all the way around. The hinge joints lift so you can lift these arms. There's a mushroom peg at the upper arm. He's got a single joint at the elbow. The hands do move inward a little bit, but that's mainly for transformation. He has a swivel at the waist. Legs come up that far, go all the way back. They're on a ball joint. I think it's a ball joint or a hinge joint. Knees go that far, which is nice. And then he's got some hinge joints at his feet, and he's got that crazy ankle rocker pivot we love, with this being his widest possible stance with both feet still flat on the floor. So taking a closer look at the figure itself, it has got the exact same sculpt with Mirage of Siege, and that's okay. It's the paint here that I really do dig, and it's painted gloriously. The faded paints, the blacks, the purples, the light blues, powder blues look nice. The paint cracks in the spoiler there look good. The wheels, I always liked how the wheels tuck behind him on this mold. I think that looks really cool. It's got his little purple helmet. It's a purple helmeted love warrior. But the paint splashes just look gorgeous. The fades with the gray on that dark blue look nice. He's got the yellow eyes. I wish he had a snarl instead of more of a grin to make him look more Decepticon-y, but I guess that's just a minor gripe. So taking a closer look at the midsection of the figure, again, sculpt is exactly the same as Mirage from Siege, but it's about the paint here. And it is gorgeous. I love the Decepticon logo. It's a little bit smaller than the first Autobot logo, but the faded paint everywhere, the purples, the blues, that gray fade on his elbow looks nice. Again, the black splashes everywhere. All that just looks gorgeous. The back of the figure's a lot of standard gray plastic. We still see that kind of faded gray to blue from his elbow. I just think that's a great way to use that plastic and the paint. I mean, they just did a heck of a job at making this thing look cool from head to toe, and I really, really do appreciate it, and it makes me really value this repaint. And finally, take a look at the legs of the figure. Again, exactly the same, but it's all about the paint once again. Love the purple, the gray, the fade out, the splash marks look good. The fact that it's a solid plastic and not translucent plastic on the legs make it feel much more stronger and stable. The back, I mean, it's a little hollowed out because of the transformation, and that's okay. It's just a bunch of gray plastic. We get the nice silver paint on the wheels, like we got with the first version of this figure. But yeah, I mean, it's just looks gorgeous as far as it's painted, and well, that's why I bought the thing. For comparison, here we have Mirage next to Mirage. So we have the Autobot version and the Decepticon version, Siege and Netflix, and yeah, definitely interesting to finally see these two side by side. I am digging them. I gotta say, the paint job on the Decepticon is gorgeous. I love this one. Don't get me wrong at all. It's just classic Mirage, looks beautiful, but they put a lot of paint work into this repaint, and I mean, it clearly shows. It is the exact same mold, 100%. There is no difference between them. It's just this one does not have the translucent plastic on the legs, and I mean, they're painted different colors, 100%, and that's okay. This is the repaint. That's why you get the repaint. One of the reasons I got it is because it's a complete different repaint than what we got. Then the other figures are just little slight deco redos, where this is from top to bottom total repaint, and I can spend money on a complete repaint difference than just touch-ups for sure. Now, as far as the other figures go, I mean, if you missed the original release of the Siege figures, then, you know, picking those up, not bad at all, because you're getting that mold, you're getting that character. But this one I got solely because it's 100% different paint, and I mean, it's a Decepticon versus an Autobot, and I find this fascinating. And here we have Decepticon Mirage in his vehicle mode, and I love it. It is gorgeous. Transformation on this figure is exactly the same as the original Mirage figure. I will probably do a how to transform that figure here pretty soon. I may use this one, I don't know. But yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. It's the same exact mold, looks exactly the same, except, I don't know, man, this is gorgeous. So this is why you get the repaint. So I'm going to take the guns off, because I think they detract from the gorgeousness of this figure, if I can get it to focus. There we go. Man, oh, this is so beautiful. Love the black paint splotches everywhere. They are great. The purple, how it kind of comes up. I like the kind of black chrome charcoal windshield here. Looks gorgeous. I mean, the paint apps everywhere. Just beautiful. Look at it. Look at it. Just did a really great job. I love the air intakes up here. Looks very, very nice. Very cool. Again, the faded paint schemes. We get the Decepticon logo. The only thing is there is no Decepticon logo up here on the front, which I would have liked at least a little Decepticon logo up there. I think that would have looked cool. But overall, I mean, it just looks absolutely gorgeous. I can't say anything bad about it. I think they did a great job with the paint, and that's why you buy this figure, is for this paint job. For comparison, here we have Decepticon Mirage with Autobot Mirage, and wow, these two look completely different. They both look super cool. I like them both equally. I'm tending to like the Decepticon version a little bit better, probably because he's brand new. Mold is exactly the same, but the paint makes them look very, very different. So just kind of show the difference. between the two. Very, very nice. Here's the back side of them. Looking very, very cool. This side. I like how that the Decepticon Mirage is very asymmetrical in the paint apps, which is very, very cool. I do like the translucent plastic on the Autobot Mirage, but I really fear how it's going to hold up over time. Again, translucent plastic really doesn't do all that well over time, but this one being a solid state piece, I have no fears of that. I mean, it is gorgeous, and yeah. Again, if you were going to buy this figure because you already have the Mirage, you get it because the paint job's pretty badass. So is the Netflix Walmart exclusive Decepticon Mirage from the War for Cybertron Trilogy something that you want in your Transformers collection? I'm going to say yes for a few reasons. Number one, gorgeously painted. Absolutely love that. Number two, it feels a lot more stable as a figure than the original Siege Mirage, the Autobot version that we got. And that's because it's all solid plastic. So it definitely has a stronger feel to it. I don't feel like it's going to fail over time. And then the other reason is I'm intrigued on, is this a good guy? Is this a bad guy? Is he double-crossing? Is it an evil clone? This is probably my biggest intrigue of the entire Netflix series because I think the animation looks terrible. And I don't want to subscribe to Netflix to watch the show, but I will say, to get me to buy a repaint, it's got to be a complete repaint, make it look like a completely different character, and they have done that here. The other figures have not done that, which is why I passed on most of them. I really wish Ultra Magnus was a Diaclone. If they would have done that, I would have bought that one. And the only other one I'm after is going to be Hot Link, and that's going to be the substitute for my Skywarp. So, yeah, this thing is gorgeous. So if you see it, I think it's worth the money just for the repaint alone. And, well, you get an evil Decepticon Mirage, so you can't go wrong there. So there he is, Decepticon Mirage from the Netflix Transformers War for Cybertron. Walmart exclusive. Hey guys, thanks for watching. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And jump over to Facebook and like my page to upload your video links, pictures, and join the conversation there. Click on the links in the description below.